There's nothing quite like an unexpected rainbow, and that's what Mido delivered to us last year in the Mido Ocean Star Decompression Timer 1961, which since its release has earned the moniker the Rainbow Diver. And what a watch this was. It came at a time when the world needed cheer and colour, and that's what it delivered in this spectacular heritage re-release. But can they do it again? They're going to try. Here is the newly released Mido Ocean Star Decompression Timer 1961 Mark II. Now let's go back a little, because the dive watch category is among the most popular, if not the most popular, with buyers of today. It's quite a saturated segment too, with many of the novelties inevitably sharing recycled design cues necessary for a diver. There are just certain things you can't not have. So, when a dive watch is released with a standout aesthetic, it's worth taking notice, and it tends to get attention, with the reward being something distinct and different on the wrist. Case in point, many of you are probably familiar with the Mido Ocean Star Decompression Timer 1961 limited edition from last year, a highly anticipated and unexpected reintroduction of the rather rare vintage diver that leveraged a rainbow colour schemed decompression scale in its centre against the black backdrop of the dial. For 2021, the Mido Ocean Star Decompression Timer 1961 is back for another limited edition run of 1961 pieces, this time with a more playful silvered white dial and turquoise bezel. Packaged in a 40.5mm stainless steel case, 13.4mm thick, the screw-down crown secures 200 meters of water resistance, and the case catches the eye with its fully polished stainless steel. The aluminium turquoise retrograde division bezel and silvered white dial that frame the highly legible rainbow decompression scale also complete this very noticeable combination of colourful and polished elements. Having a rainbow colour scheme may seem a bit cheeky, but it is in reality a utility-driven decision. Each colour coding relates to various decompression scales for the diver to quickly figure out how long they must wait before ascending back to the surface. There are 4 concentric coloured rings from the centre: yellow, green, pink and blue. Each ring corresponds to a dive depth. A vertical scale at 12 o'clock is used to select the ring corresponding to the dive depth, which is indicated in metres, 25, 30, 35 and 40, with the corresponding depth in feet of 80, 95, 110 and 130. The retrograde division rotating bezel can be used as a timer for decompression. Referring to the decompression scale is blessedly simple. All you have to do is return the minute hand to 12, take note of the depth of your dive, and then be advised on the decompression time required by the position of the minute hand when you go to ascend. That simple. And that legibility is of course down to the rainbow coloured rings that clearly indicate to the diver of the decompression stop required. And speaking of legibility, the timing bezel has a beige superluminova luminous pip to pair the neutral superluminova found on the flat diamond cut hours and minute hands, as well as the horizontal rectangular hour indices that run the full perimeter of the dial, including 3 o'clock. Due to its proximity in colour, the date complication at 3 blends well into the dial with its black and white disc. In the innermost central medallion of the dial, you'll find quarter-hour Arabic numerals with the remaining hours signalled by hashes, and the original Mido logo applied to further add the air of elegance to this robust, vintage-inspired watch. Beneath the solid screwed case back, decorated with a stamped logo, the Mido Caliber 80, based on the ETA C07.621, ticks away at 21,600 vibrations per hour and boasts a power reserve longer than what you would find with Rolex, Tudor and Omega dive watches, with an incredible 80 hours of power reserve. While you can't see it, this elaboré grade movement, which means the movement has been decorated, has industrially finished Geneva stripes and perlage with a decorated oscillating weight that carries the Mido name. As if enough value wasn't already jam-packed into this offering, the watch is bundled with a polished stainless steel mesh bracelet, a turquoise blue fabric strap to match the bezel, and a light brown leather strap with patina finishing. which means it looks a little distressed. Not only do you have 3 straps to choose from, but you can quickly switch between them with ease thanks to the quick release spring bars anyone can master. Simply pull the tab with your finger and the strap will detach from the case. An easy, yet still solid and secure system buyers will definitely appreciate in this age of customization. Thanks very much for watching this video. We hope you liked this decompression timer as much as last year's and would love to hear what your thoughts are. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and see you again soon.